You're cheap?
Yeah.
Good.
Cheap enough to get something new. Do it the
New.
right way.
Every time I reuse bearings, commenters get paranoid and say nasty things about me.
I mean, as long as it's within the tolerances.
You were within tolerance until you had a problem with your case. The inspector appears to be off duty right now.
He's on his lunch break.
Lunch break. Yeah, maybe dinner break. break.
Yeah, that's what I do on my lunch break.
So we were going to reuse this until some eagle-eyed person found a spot in there I didn't like. So somewhere in there, there's a pit. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it's in there if I look hard enough. Maybe like it's in like a dark spot, kind of like that spot right there that didn't focus very well. You like that spot right there. You like that spot right there? Just 3 in a row there. How you like those?
Yeah, it'll hold.
Now, if you go look on TV, you'll actually see how bad that looks.
This is the replacement.
Hey, don't worry, it's only on the loaded spot of the bearing, so...
That shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay, that's the number you were supposed to write down.
Okay. 646.
MU 64621. So there's a new kit that we're going to beat into that case. Now, you know we had to fix this race, so the last thing I want to do is go beating on with a big hammer and change these bearings out. But you know what? Too bad.
Get out of the way.
Might as well test and see how good your repair job is, right?
Yeah.
It's already a test. It hasn't moved since we pinned it.
I guess you passed that one.
Of course, we didn't heat it yet, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, we are not going to take that out. We might not be using that either. We use these parts here. Technically, you only need one brace for sure.
You might as well use both of them if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Well, being a timken, you can buy this stuff individually. There's numbers right here.
Oh.
You can go in there and buy that part, just one piece.
I feel like the part number I wrote down was for the whole set, so
It was.
let's go ahead and, yeah, put both of them in.
I might have those separate if I looked hard, but...
Nah.
Okay. Where's your hammer?
Is that a punch? A punch and a hammer? Sick.
Factory tools.
One down.
That was the bad one.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's a bad spot.
More than one bad spot.
So lots of little hits are better than big hits. So if you use big hits, it turns sideways and makes the
Starts
hole bigger.
blowing out the
if
hole.
you go a little bit at a time, it doesn't hurt the hole too bad. Oh, that woke up Scooby.
I think I'm going.
Scooby's going to go to his real bed now. He's going to go inspect the front of the building now. All right, there's your other one. So,
Canada, huh?
is that where these are made?
Yep.
Where these ones made? Taiwan.
Here. USA.
USA made? Ooh. Quality stuff.
Sometimes, depending if they outsource the material.
That's one thing about Timken, they always use the same material no matter where it's machined. It's always good quality steel.
Nice.
USA, and they probably source it over in Germany or someplace too, I bet. because they got good foundries over there, better than ours really.
Japan.
But I don't think they go to Japan. But no matter what, it's to their spec. So as long as you follow the recipe correctly, you get the same steel anywhere in the world. But I think there's only 2 or 3 plants that make all the stuff. And they ship it out and be machined in probably 15 or 20 different manufacturing places. That's why it doesn't matter if you get timken bearings made in Thailand or anywhere. It's the same quality.
Gotcha.
What are you going to do for support in your junk case?
I noticed that you also changed the title of the videos of the playlist. It graduated from junk cases.
Oh, I got a recommendation to change the title so you can find stuff more.
Oh, okay.
So like this one, I'll put in reaming cam cover hole for a couple of them, and then I'll put installing flywheels for another one. So people can find the videos easier than just putting down 73 stroker motor and call it done, which worked for me. I already figured if you knew it was a stroker motor being rebuilt, we already had all that work being done anyway, just watch the video. But evidently there were some search engine issues. The computer doesn't understand Harley Davidson ease. Don't know what's up with that. I personally didn't care one way or the other, so. Alright, is that going to be the right bearing? No. Okay, you're getting a nut.
Sweet. We're going under the press.
I'm not pushing with my fingers.
I mean, never know. You could have came out with a bolt and 2 nuts and tightened them up on themselves.
I could beat it in that way too, but I'd rather use my nut.
Oh, that's a big nut.
I have my nut. Well, I have big nuts.
That was perfect. Set it up too. So you threw a 45 on that?
Are we gonna get edited?
No, you'll be fine. Still PG-13.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
13.
You get everything centered up first. Quits moving if you're centered up. You're in the right spot. So see, we're all against the snap ring in there.
Yeah, seated.
Mm-hmm. And I always do this side last. So now we're pushing right on the rig, so I don't have to have my nut.
I'm gonna leave this over here.
Your pocket.
I gotta take this call.
All right. Okay, centered again. Two tons of pressure there is all you need. So now it's all pushed in there where it belongs. Get where I can see what's going on. Oop, go like that. So it's all pushed together. All right, we'll be back. Ah!
That's what you get for talking crap to me.
That sticks out.
You alright?
No. Permanently disfigured my finger. Should I clean on my clean rag or use my cleaner rag?
Or the cleaner rag?
Cleaner rag, okay. This clean?
I mean, yeah.
Sure. This one's probably dirty because when I did that I already got hit with dirt.
That's microfiber, it'll still pick it up.
That's the problem. Picks up everything. Finger's still hurt. Look at it. It's just flying through the air. There's metal in this thing.
Oh yeah, let's just fling it over at me.
Where'd you get this crappy ass rag from? I don't like these type of rags. They stick too much crap on everything. They don't even work. Junk. These things are crap. These are made for polishing a car or something, or butt.
For butt wiping?
Yeah, it's not for cleaning the Harley parts. It's too damn junky.
Oh, you're whipping out the white one.
See, this one absorbs material, but oh, look how much easier it goes around. This doesn't leave lint and crap behind. That microfiber crap behind.
Hey, it's microfibers.
This cleans it down. This has really microfiber. This one's much better.
Classic cotton.
This one here has microfibers in it too, but they're dirtier. There, you happy? It's nice and clean now. Price of this job is going up. So I gotta clean this all out. There's a clean.
Clean enough.
Clean enough. Clean enough for the owner.
I don't know if it's clean enough for YouTube though.
I don't know. This had an assembly lube on it already.
That's not the right assembly lube. That's the right assembly lube.
This is the correct stuff. This is Timken assembly lube. This is real assembly lube.
Oh wow, we're being generous today, aren't we? Look at that bead.
Didn't waste a drop. It's almost like I've done that before. Spectre's back in duty.
He's back.
Break time's over. He's hard at work again. See, see him over there.
He was just laying there.
He's hard back at it. You take a rest break for a couple minutes. He's back.
It's rough work.
It's a hard job. Okay. Yeah, my finger still hurts. Where's your original one of these at?
Yes.
You have one?
No.
Oh.
I mean,
You don't put this together? You don't put that in there?
I don't even know.
Go watch the Buyer Beware video, you'll see what happens.
Oh, what? There was one that was in there?
I had 2 of them in 1 week that were left out. One Sportster and one Big Twin.
I mean, I can tell you right now, it doesn't look familiar. It doesn't look like I took one out.
So this appears to be about 3 almost on the nut. Which is a pretty small one, which means it probably will be tight. Usually automatically go up about 2. For your job though, we'll say it's good enough. Go with it. Locked up right there, spin around, and it goes past.
Mm.
See, the clip hits on the end of the shaft, you gotta let it center itself. If you just push it on through, you get a chip in there, we don't want that. Once you get past that spot, it goes right down.
You can also open up a little bit, right?
Open up what?
Like the
Cut the bearing
separating?
open?
Yeah.
With a big chisel, hammer, spread it out, it goes right down easy. Open up like that.
And like,
You could go get the S&S tool and you could roll it down one shot.
I mean, I think it's more fun watching you struggle a little bit.
My arm exercise.
Yep.
Cardo.
Getting your workout in for the day.
That's right. And my arms are getting pretty skinny. Yeah, S&S, they got a big rack. You put a big breaker bar in it and go straight down one shot. They quit selling those tools, I think. I still got like 8 left.
I had a feeling you were going to say a big number. I bought some extra.
I did. Well, they're like $500-600. Yeah. S&S was closing them out, so yeah, I bought a couple extra. They're good if you're out in the middle of nowhere, putting your motor back together. But in the real world, you can't torque the bearing and check the clearance. I kind of like checking clearances.
Yeah.
It is faster assembly though. Production goes up.
But quality comes down.
I think so. See, now our washer's in there where it belongs. Yeah. Okay, where's your other part? Is your microfiber in here yet?
Yeah, I bought one of those bottles. The one I have has, it's like a clear bottle, a transparent one.
Clear one.
Yeah.
What year was that from?
I don't know.
They're black bottle now.
Huh.
Clear would be really old. Do not put both of those in one hole.
Have one cylinder?
It would be a problem. Very low. There it is. So when you check this with lube on there, it makes it hard to feel. But if you want to lubricate your bearing correctly, you got to do it now, because the oil doesn't really run in there very easily.
Ah.
See, I'm working the oil in.
Yeah. So it just stays in there.
Microfiber towel over here to clean my fingers off.
That really got to you, didn't it?
There might be some residue on this to help clean it though. I think there's some solvent on here. See how glazy they are? I don't like microfiber or anything. If it's got a fancy name on it, it's probably no good. Remember how loose that other one was over there was?
Yeah.
We don't want that loose. That's a very racing fit that they were using over there.
Huh.
Okay, make sure nothing's binding up. So you can't do that with the S&S tool. See, I got torque on it.
Nice.
So I know it's all the way down right now.
Seated.
Go down there and let go, it pops back up, you get a false number.
Yeah.
It's actually got clearance. There's the clearance.
Yep. You could hear it.
Good. Nice and loose. Good for racing motor. It's pretty loose for you though, because you don't want to race the piss out of it, did you?
I mean, no. I don't.
It's pretty loose. Perfect for me, but you didn't put the big cam in this one, you put the mild cam in it.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
I don't know, I'm tossed up on your motor because your insert was loose. We don't know if it's 100% square. So if it's a little bit loose, it allows a more misalignment, so it'll wear in on a new misalignment location and be fine. So, and you do want to squirt it up every now and then, you just don't want to cam it for that. So, I'm kind of 50-50 on this one, to go tight or leave it.
What if you go...
You will not have any problems being loose, but you will have problems being tight. Tight causes all kinds of problems.
What if you do like a half a snug, so not tight, but in between tight and what it is right now?
Well, like I said, I don't know how much misalignment we're going to have. You can't feel it, so you can feel if they bolt the case together and see what your in-play is, which is probably what we should do. And we'll see if there's a misalignment issue or not. If we still have in-play in the crank that we can feel when it's in the case, then we know there's not a misalignment. If it has zero in-play and it's just loose, we know there's a misalignment. We got to leave it in there. If we have a lot of in-play clearance, then we can take some out. But just taking that without knowing that on this application, I think you'd be risking damage.
Gotcha.
Because it will knock this case sensor loose again.
Oh,
If it's binding up, it will make it come loose.
so it's better to have more than.
Well, it's like taking a big torque wrench and yanking on your bearing and leaving it that way. It's going to loosen up if you put that load on there. So I think I'm going to leave it like this for now.
Okay.
We're going to leave the torque on here because that's duplicating real world torque. So we'll leave it.